brilliantly done, Broadbent. Talk about the big steal, and then he tossed it up to Corey. Bartel. Yes, Jimmy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, we're going to do another player review. We're going to actually change, see how it says here, the lab. We're going to make that Abs Lab. Okay, we're going to change things. Just coming down. It's going to be called Abs Lab. Okay, now, I'll change all the descriptions. Now, we have another player review. It's been requested by one of my good friends on Twitter. The Frio Girl has requested the player review for... who are we doing? Peatling. We're doing Peatling today. So let's have a look at Peatling. Now, before I go to Peatling, I just want to mention that we're getting some comments, and we always do get comments, which is awesome, because YouTube algorithms love comments, okay? They love it when you say something, okay? And I reply to all the comments because I love it when you say something too. It makes me very happy when you talk to me, because I'm very lonely. Just come it down! Now, we go to Footy Wire, because James Peatling is priced at 350 something. Let me have a look. 352k, 352k. So that's roughly, well, that is an average of 65. So that's what he's priced at 65. So the question is he a keeper? That's number one. We've got a few questions, okay? Is he a keeper? Okay, can he... If his average is 65, what's he going to average, all right? What is viable for him to average so that it's worth our while of getting him, okay? We're going to pay a lot of cash, 365k or whatever it was, so we're going to pay a bit of cash for him. So is it worth it, okay? That's number two. And number three is, can he which position is he going to play, and why has he been scoring so bad, okay? We're going to work this out now, because going by this, okay, 2021, 55 average, 2022, 49, 2023, 49, it's look poo-poo, just coming down, okay, it looks like a spud, but maybe he's not a spud, maybe he's a stud, we're going to find out. Now, last year, all right, when he played for GWS, we got some really unusual scores. We got 26 and 18, 72 and 27. Now, a lot of these scores here we're seeing, the 11s and the 14s and the 20s and whatever, they're most likely, or they probably are, he was a sub. So probably he played for half a quarter or 1 quarter. We're going to find out, all right? And then you can see some big scores here. 93, 133, 96, 100, then a 40, then a 97. So what's going on, okay? Why is there a 40 in between 100 and 97? So, because we don't want these 40s. We want a consistent player. We want someone that could score 93, 130, like this consistently in our midfield. That's awesome. But we don't want these 40s, okay? So we're going to work out what is wrong with him. What happened to him last year? Let's find out. We're back on DFS Australia. We're back on the CBAs. We've gone into GWS because our boy Peatling used to play for them. Now, I want to go look at 2023 first, okay? Because in 2020, what happened here? Okay, no, that's not it. This one. 2023, he averaged 49 and played 10 games, all right? I just want to see in 2023, and close this one, where did Peatling get any CBAs? Okay, they had quite a few having CBAs here. Now, where's Peatling in this list? Let's have a look. Actually, there is no Peatling on this list in 2023 in the CBAs. Okay, so in 2022, all right, is Peatling on this list? Let's have a look. 2022, Peatling again is not on this list. Not even 1% CBA. All right. So 2024. Okay, let's have a look. Where is Peatling on this list? Now, Peatling appears as the 1, 2, well, forget about Briggs, all right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. He was the fifth highest, averaging CBA player, whatever they want to call it, midfielder. Now, he didn't start well, but in round 7 had 42%, 63%, 42%, 59%. So what I want to do is I want to see these scores. What did he score in round 7, 8, even though 42 is a bit low, I'd like to see more or less these green ones here, the 67, 69. These are good figures, okay? Because if he gets these at Adelaide, that's pretty much going to be his role, okay? So let's see how Peatling went with the 63% and all the green ones, all right? Let's have a look. Now, as you can see here, in 2024, all right? Well, 2023, he was playing in VFL, all right, as you can see here in the VFL. In 2024, he was a sub 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times the sub, okay? Time on ground, 20%, 10%, 21%, 22, he has 68% time on ground here, so he must have been subbed out maybe, or there was an early injury and he got subbed in. And he scored a 72 that game, all right? Let's see where he played this game. It looks like he played on a wing on that game, okay? So that's where he played. So let's get back over here. Now, let's go to the... where are we? Okay, CBAs. We're going to go with the 60s, all right? So 63% CBA, he scored a 116. And that's pretty good, okay? You can see he's in the middle, and GWs pretty much play along the wings when they play. They don't play much in the middle, okay? So they usually... Whitfield normally gets the ball around here, and he goes around the sides. So kicks, they very rarely, actually they do go up and down, but it's more often on the wings. So Peatling's pretty much playing midfield wing from the looks of it, okay? So that's, I mean, he scored well, right? How much did he score again? 116. What did he do? Let's have a look at his tackle counts. 8 tackles, okay? That's pretty good. 18 kicks. 6 handballs, so kick to handball ratio is at 3. That's massive. That's really good. Okay, so he kicks more than he handballs. It's a good thing. Okay, we're very happy. Now, when he had 59% CBAs, he scored 111. Okay, and this game he played on a wing. So let's see. Again, so it must be his position. CBA then wing. So he plays both positions. All right, but that's pretty good. And that's again another 111. Now, we're going to work out the average, his average, once he goes over 50%. So that's 59%. Now, forget the 22%. At 67% CBAs, he scored a 93. Okay, now, and this one, he's not playing the wing. He's actually playing CBAs. He's actually following the ball around. This is a really good role. Let's have a look at his kick-to-handball ratio here. 90, is that the one? 67, 93. So he had, well, tackles. Where's his tackles? 7 tackles. Look at this. 7 tackles, 11 tackles, 10 tackles, 12 tackles, 9. This is good figures, okay? Tackles is 4 points, okay? So he's getting points from his tackling. He's a machine, okay? And although this game, he only had 8 kicks to 10, so his kick-to-handball ratio was very low, hence a score of 93. Okay, we can't see if it was a wet day or dry day. We don't know. Okay, but that's what it's showing us. Now, the following week, he had 69% CBAs. He scored a 133. Okay, that's massive. Did he kick any goals that day? Let's have a look, because the goals can also... No goals, no behinds. Okay, 11 tackles. This is a good score. Heat map. Let's have a look. That's pretty good. I mean... It's not a lot of touches from the looks of it, but it shows you his disposal efficiency is very high. 70%, 80%, 70%. That's very high. It's nothing like Walsh, who we used to have, or nothing like Bailey Smith, who we're thinking of having. This boy, disposal efficiency is elite. Okay, at 75%, that's elite. And he had the ball, where is it? 28 times at 78%. So if he gets 28 touches in a game, he's going to go at 133. That's huge, okay? I'm very, very impressed. Now, he had 67% CBAs, scored a 95 or 96. Let's have a look. Again, more or less in the midfield, okay? Didn't get as many touches. So he's a very low disposal player from the looks of it, okay? Like when I say low, 28's not low, but... the next game he has 17, all right? So 20, it's not high. When he goes to 28, like you saw here, the 25 plus touches, he's going to go 120 plus. Once he gets 17 touches is not much. He's still got 96. Okay, that's impressive. Now, the following week had 64% CBAs, okay? And scored 100. Let's have a look. That's him there. So we're very impressed with that. The following week, this is the question now. What happened here? He had not as many. He had 58% CBAs, all right, but only scored 40 Supercoach points. Had 77% time on ground. Okay, kicked no goals. What did he have? 5 kicks, only 12 touches at 75%. Only laid 2 tackles. Okay, that's a problem. 2 tackles. All right, so he needs a tackle. And from the looks of it, he played half forward. So he must have gone on the CBA, didn't touch the ball once, okay? And this looks like an off game, all right? So probably an off game for him, and he scored 40. So that is a worry. At 56, but it says half forward flank, so he must have played half forward. At 56% CBAs, he scored a 97. 15 touches. Again, 15 touches and gets a 97. That's impressive. Imagine 25 touches. He's 120, 130 points. This boy can go nuts. Okay, now the upside is huge. Heat map. Let's have a look. That's only 15 touches. Upside is massive. If he goes 25 touches, that's a 130. Mind you, there are players like Oliver that go 40 touches. Okay, and just crack 130. He does it on 25. Okay, now let's go. Next one, all right, which is 79% CBAs. Scored 99 Supercoach points. Why did he score low? Only 15 touches. All right, so he's not getting the pill much. All right, only 15 touches. Still scored 99 points, 15 touches. So if he's not getting the pill much, imagine what happens when he gets it. He had 12 tackles that game. So he relies at the moment on tackles. Possible reason also that he's not getting many touches is because they've got Green in there. Well, they had Green in there, when he used to play. Green was in there, and Green was the hog. It touched everything. Okay, so Green is their number one midfielder. So the ruckman taps it to Green, doesn't tap it to our boy here, Peatling. So Peatling doesn't get a chance to get his first hands on the ball. So that's another possibility. Okay, but that's very impressive. Now, when he had 32% CBAs, and he scored 66, because he didn't get many CBAs. He played more in the forward line. So, for him, we need him in the middle, okay, and we need him to have minimum 60% CBAs. That's going to be our watch. Let's have a look at his average when he has 60 plus CBAs, 60 plus percent CBAs. Now, at 60 plus, let's say 59 plus, because that's close to 60, okay? What have we got? We've got a 116. We got, that's the 116. We got a 111. So that's 2, okay. And we got 60. He's got a 93. That's 3 of them. And he's got a 133. So that's 4 games. And what else has he got? He's got a 96 here, plus a 100. So let's go 196. So that's 6 games. Okay, and that's it. 6 games. Okay, sorry, he's got a 17. He's got a 99 there. So that's 7 games. Divide that by 7. And with 59% plus CBAs, he's scoring a 106 average. That's massive. And that's a good sample size. That's 7 games. Now, he's priced at 66. That's 40 points over what he's priced at. Massive. Okay, plus he's got upside because he's not touching the ball, okay? He hasn't had many touches. He's only had 15 touches a game. So what happens when he gets 20 to 25 touches? He goes nuts. Just calm it down. Now, let's go to Adelaide, all right? Let's take out Bontempelli out of here. I just want to see who all their midfielders, okay? Who they got. Let's have a look. All their midfielders. So they got Crouch, okay? Laird's not going to play in the midfield, okay? He's going to play in defence, all right? So they got Laird in defence. Dawson most likely going to play on the wing because that's where he started last year. Like all his big games were on the wing. Okay, he may start at CBAs as well, but then he drifts to the wing because that's where they hit him up. Okay, because it's a good mark. So the chances are Dawson will play on the wing. Crouch should get a game on the midfield, so it should be Crouch, Dawson, and we've got Peatling in there, so that's 3 of them. Alex Neil Bullen, now he's come in, okay, so maybe he may go in there. I don't know where they're going to play him, okay? Maybe the wing, I'm not sure, maybe a forward. Who else have got there? Saligo, okay, now, I'm not an Adelaide supporter, okay, and I watched this kid play. Plays with all heart, a lot of touches, but his disposal efficiency isn't very high compared to Peatling, who can really dispose of the ball. So there's a big difference between Peatling and Saligo. Okay, now Sam Berry the same as Saligo. They're all heart. Okay, but unfortunately their disposal efficiency. So look at Saligo's disposal efficiency. We're also going to look at Adelaide's CBAs last year and who was in there, okay? And we're going to check out Saligo as well, okay? Because Saligo was in there quite a bit. So is Peatling going to replace Saligo is the question now. We got Matt Crouch, who's number 1, all right? Dawson was in there, but he was sort of like 40%. He was sort of like playing on the wing, half forward, also midfield, then half back. So it's sort of all over the place, okay? Now, Saligo, then you got Laird, then you got Berry. Now, Berry, sort of towards the end of the season, got his run. And then you got Rankin. Now, Rankin has had a decent run there, but obviously got injured. Are they going to put Rankin in there? Maybe, okay? So, Rankin's a possibility. So where does our boy fit in here now? Let's have a look. I would say he would replace Saligo or Dawson. Okay, maybe they're going to play Dawson back again or on the wing. I'm not sure. Okay, but they've got a lot of midfielders now. Now, obviously, Laird's not going to be in here, so Laird's going to be knocked out of here. So Laird's gone. So maybe he replaces Laird. Okay, he may replace Laird and be a full-time midfielder. But I can see him getting 60% easily, right? Actually, going back to Saligo, right? We're going to look at his disposal efficiency. Because you're bringing in a Rolls Royce, okay? This boy's a jet, Peatling, okay? Now, disposal efficiency for Saligo is at mid-60s, 68, 61. He had a 71 there, but 67, a 76, but 48, 56. Had a big game here, 94, which is incredible for him, but he's more of a mid-60s, whereas we saw before, Peatling is more mid-70s. So, it'll be interesting. Anyway, let's continue. Now, when you got a player that has averaged 106 in the midfield, what are they worth? All right, what's a 106 worth in the midfield? Well, if you multiply 106 times 5.38, which is the magic number, that gives you a price of 574k. All right. Now, what's his starting price again? Let's have a look. His starting price is 352k. All right. So minus 352, that's 220k profit just on Peatling. If he's going to average that 106, if he gets 60% CBAs, plus he's got upside. I'm really liking what I'm seeing now, okay? Now, he wasn't in my current team, but I'm going to put him back in again. So, going back to our notepad, all right? Value, it's huge, all right? The value is huge. It's yes, okay? A massive yes. Cash, how much is he going to make? Well, we just worked it out then. If he gets a 220k, all right, is what he's going to make if he can get 105 average. Now, can he get 105 average? Okay, can he get this? I'd say yes. I say yes, he can. However, he needs 60% mid-time. Will he get 60%? I think he will. Okay. Now I'm not an Adelaide supporter. Okay, but I do watch Adelaide games because I used to own some of the Adelaide boys. Okay, now and Peatling will fit in like a glove in the Adelaide team. He's perfect for them. So I'd say yes, he'll get that 105, 100 to 105 average. Is he a keeper? No, not a keeper. All right. But we're gonna look at his buy round in a minute, all right? And let's have a look at it now. Now, looking at his buy round, as you can see here, all right? I'm not sure if you can, maybe I'll pop this out. Maybe my big head's in the way. I can't see my head when I'm recording this, okay? So maybe my head's in the way. Okay, now, looking at his buy round, it's in round 15. So maybe you keep him Because if he's one of your best mid-price players, you can keep him all the way until you upgrade your whole team until round 15, okay? And in round 15, you can switch him over to a Gold Coast, a Collingwood, a Sydney player, probably not a Richmond player, but anyway, we can go to any one of these clubs that had their buys. So he's got an awesome buy round. One of the best buy rounds you can have is 15. The best one you can have is 16, okay, for a mid-pricer. But 15 is second best you can have for a mid-pricer. So that's a good buy round. So decision, I think yes. I think must-have. Is he a must-have? Okay, now, it depends on your team structure, all right? But I think, yes, I think he's a must-have. If he's going to average 105. So the only reason he's going to be a must-have, all right, is if he averages 105. So on the special notes here, all right, and we're going to watch him in the preseason, he needs to have 60% midfield time. Okay? Now, if we see him not getting that midfield time, or if the coach, we're going to listen to the pressers and see what the coach says. If the coach likes him up forward as a forward pressure player because he tackles well, if the coach wants him in the forward line, then he's a no good. Okay, we don't want him. But if he's going to have that midfield minutes, I mean, he's come to Adelaide. Okay, Adelaide have Rochelle. Adelaide have a lot of small forwards. They're not going to bring in this young Jet to play forward. They're going to bring him in to play in the midfield because they got aging midfield. They want to bring the fresh boys in. I can see him playing midfield, and I would say he's going to have his 60% plus. I'd say close to 70, I'm hoping, but let's say 60 to be conservative, okay? And I'd say yes, he's going to play, and I'd say he's a must-have, and he's going to be locked in my team. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.